Good morning. Oh, my face. I was looking in the mirror this morning. I'm like, I think I'm gonna have a no makeup day. And then I was looking at all the things I need to do today and I was like, I should probably wear makeup for the Instagram photos that I have to shoot later. It is beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so sunny. There's not a cloud in the sky, so it's gonna be great. Right, Beth? Beth is with me today. She's still in her PJs because we just have been having a quiet morning, I guess. I don't know. I have to return this book at the library. The library opens at 10, so I have till 9:59 to return it because it was due yesterday. So anyway, so we gotta go drop that off. It's about 8-ish now. So yeah, so we're just gonna take it easy today. That's the plan for this morning. I'll keep you updated. I kinda wanna grab a Starbucks later because I got money on my gift card now and it's happy hour. So should we go to Starbucks later and you can get a pink drink? They may remember this pink drink we had in the summertime?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get that today. How about that?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I can't talk to her when she's on her iPad. She could care less about what I'm doing or what I say. I could say we go to Disney World and she's still to keep the iPad there. Yep, nope, hasn't moved. Anyway, I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. I'm gonna do a little bit of work and then I'm gonna get her ready and we're gonna pop to the library. And yeah, so see you then. Before I get in continuing on with this time lapse, I'm running out of my coffee, so if you have any coffee suggestions, comment them down below because I want to experiment with new coffee. This is good, but I'd like something different. Okay, I'm back now. My camera is charged. I have changed into that sweater that I posted in my last video of me going to H&M and Zara. I am currently getting things ready to take an Instagram photo. I am working with TurboTax this year and I'm taking an Instagram photo. I think I'll show you behind the scenes. So I'm gonna plop you here. So I got this tripod and it has a little clicker. It's over here. So the clicker is key. This thing is so good. It's a Bluetooth clicker. I'll leave the link of this tripod down in the description. This honestly is the biggest lifesaver. It's so good. And yet, like I said, the clicker makes a huge difference. So you just turn it on. It'll flash blue a couple times. Then I just go onto my Bluetooth on my phone. Now it's all hooked up. I just go into my camera button. How can I flip it around? So now you can see it and it takes a photo. So pretty good. Actually it's very good. So I just take it, let me bring this down so you can see, like that, and you just hook it in. I'm just gonna tighten it. Okay, so now I point it to how I want the video to look. One thing that's nice about this tripod is I can adjust it and hold it. So if I want it at a lower angle, I can do it that way. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna move my sister's iPad. My sister, I dropped her off with my dad. They are going swimming this afternoon. So I am taking that time to take some Instagram photos. One thing that I always do is take the photo. So I'm just gonna do it without the Bluetooth. This is how I edit. So I go into Teza and I just hit the plus. And now you're gonna see all my other photos. Now I click it and I just see what the lighting is gonna look like with the filters that I use. So I always use vintage or I use mood and then I just adjust the settings. So vintage is probably gonna be a little too bright. So I'm gonna change the shadow down and make it darker, up the saturation, and then sharpen it. and it should be okay for how I want it to look. See how like that my sister's iPad is a bit more pink? It's just because there's more color. That's why I wore this top, because it will add, whoa, my hands are dry. That looks gross. I'm sorry. So it's gonna make this photo a bit brighter. So just a tip or whatever if you are taking photos and stuff. But that's my routine sort of thing. So I take a couple, run back and forth, and that's how I do it. The one thing that I learned my lesson on is to always shoot in your back camera instead of your front camera, just because it's a better one and it's not as grainy from your front camera, especially if you're taking like that distance of a photo. So I don't know, just my 2 cents and all that. So I'm gonna just do a time lapse of me taking the photos. Okay, so now the TurboTax one is done. I want to take a photo of this cardigan because look at how super cute that is. I don't know why I filmed it like that. So for this one, I want both of my hands up in the shot. So I'm going to change it on a self timer for 3 seconds, but still using the clicker so I have time. I have like 3 seconds to put this in my pocket and then bring my hand up. So I'll show you how I do that. So I just go, I guess you can't really see it because of the sun. So then just click this, just double check it works. 2, 1, and it takes a few. So I'm gonna put you here while I shoot this because I want the sun. I don't know how to pose for these. People who are actual like Instagram models know what they're doing. I don't know. Got my shots. I also need to put my pillows up on my bed. I haven't done that yet. But anyway, I just love all the sun in this corner of my room. It's so good. Good morning, everyone. It is actually Saturday. I apologize for not continuing the vlog and all that. I'm just gonna plop you up here. I'm just getting ready, so I figured we would just have a chill, like, get ready with me. Wow. I went out last night and I thought I took all my makeup off my eyes. It's kind of funny because I've been like out and about this morning. It's 20 to 12 and I look like a butthole. Oh, I feel like it's so short. Maybe I'll just bring you down here. I feel like this is now too low. Ah, Goldilocks. Oh, I don't know where to put you. This is like, should I get my tripod out? Yeah, I'll get my tripod out. Okay, that's better. There we go. Happy medium here. Yeah, okay, so it's Saturday. I look like a butthole, but it is a beautiful, gorgeous day. It looks like spring. It sounds like spring, but it's not spring weather. I went out to my mom's house today to take my dog for a walk because it was so nice out and I wanted to be outside. And it was freezing. I wore my golf windbreaker and just my regular like spring sneakers like Keds, and I was freezing. So I'm definitely going to be dressing a little bit warmer today. I'm off to, well, like I'm hanging out here for a little bit because I still have some work I want to finish up, but we are going out on a little run walk thing, a few of the girls. Yeah, so that should be fun. Yeah. Oh, I need all the hydration I can get. The Smashbox Primerizer is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I will never get rid of that unless they come out with something better, but I doubt they will. I've also been using this Pixie Glow Mist. They sent this to me in their like 20-year anniversary PR package, and oh, it is amazing. It's so just heaven. How do people talk and then spray it? Oh, so good. So I'm just doing like minimal makeup just to like make myself look a bit more presentable going out. I figured I would come on here. On Instagram, I did a little Q&A the other day, but got busy and didn't answer the rest of the questions, so I figured I would answer them while putting on my makeup. And it's like a little get ready with me, like girl chat, we're all doing our makeup. I don't know, leave a comment if you're doing your makeup right now. That's how I usually watch YouTube, is I'm doing my makeup. So, oh, of course my battery starts flashing. That's wonderful. Great timing. Yeah, I enjoyed doing Q&As. This was my main thing that I want to do, you know, creating an audience over Instagram. I want people to know more about me and all that stuff, and I love learning more about you guys because you like tell me about your lives and stuff, and it's great. So I figured this helps people get to know me a bit better. How do I get to my save archive? There we go. I know how to work this phone. First question, if you could have lunch with one person dead or alive, who would it be? One person dead or alive. Oh, that is tricky. There are so many amazing people who I would love to like. I was about to sound like a 50-year-old woman or like 80-year-old woman. I'd love to pick your brain. Oh, you know what? I would love to have lunch with Julie Andrews. I feel like every part of her life would be so interesting to learn. I don't know. She's amazing. I would love to just sit. I don't even think I would ask questions. I would just like stare at her because she's so pretty. She's just, yeah, she's really, I really admire her. When are you getting a dog? I wish I was getting a dog, but I have to be legit. I have to think like that. I honestly, as much as I would love a dog, I feel like my job and my lifestyle, now would be like a great time to get a dog. Like I could easily do it because I work from home most of the time. But at the same time, it's not, it's very expensive to have a dog. It's also a lot of work and responsibility. I can't even take care of myself most days, so having someone else or like having another dog to take care of, like that's just a lot of responsibility. My lifestyle is just not like, or I'm just personally not ready for it. I would love a little fur baby, so I'm gonna continue like walking Lucy and all that stuff, but it's just, I won't have one for a while. Good and bad habits. Oh, that's actually a pretty good question. Well, I don't know. Good habits. I'm gonna start with the good because I feel like everyone's quickly to judge on the bad of themselves. So I'm gonna try and think of good ones. I make my bed every day. I think that is a good habit. I've always been one to make my bed. Actually, you know what? Maybe not always. I think it started in university when I shared a room. I always, you know, wanted to make it clean and look nice and all that stuff. So that's what I did, and I just kind of kept with it. I think it looks really nice. It gets you ready for the day. I know that it also just looks messy when I'm the firm believer in how I work is if my area is messy, I'm messy. I'm all over the place. I'm a hot mess. Actually, no, I can't say that because I'm a hot mess when things are clean. But I like to have order and like things organized and all that. It just looks clean. Yeah, so it helps my mindset and all that stuff. So I think that's a good habit. I think I have a good morning routine. So I think that's good as well. A bad habit definitely is being on my phone before bed. Sometimes I'm like in bed by like 8:39 and I'm not going to sleep until like midnight or 11:30 because I've just been on my phone. So that's a habit I would like to cut. Same, I've actually been starting a good habit of not being on my phone so early in the morning. Like I'll get up and I'll do work and that sort of stuff, but I don't go on my phone. I go on my laptop and I like see everything, but like I'm not going straight to Instagram and looking at what everyone else is doing or what they did the night before. I just kind of do my own thing, and I feel like that's kind of helped me focus on myself and all that stuff in the morning and focus on what I need to. So I think that's good, but I would really like to do that at night. Also drinking water. That's a habit I'm working on, but it's not 100% yet. What's been your week highlight so far? Oh, that's actually a really good question. Not a lot of people, including myself, think about, you know, what they do during or like they reflect back on their life and what was good. I don't know, what did I do this week? Having my sister over this week was really nice. It was during the week and it was just, we got to hang out. It gave me a break from work because sometimes I'll just work, continue, I'll have dinner and then I'll just keep working. But that was really nice having her here. We played Yahtzee on Wednesday night. That was so much fun. She's so cute when she's like rolling the dice. She'll like blow on it and she'll like drop one at a time, and sometimes I'll pretend I'm not looking and she'll flip like the dice over so it could be like a higher number. No, she's so cute. I need to like vlog her all the time. Just have a camera on her at all times. But yeah, no, so yeah, that was probably my week highlight, I think. Yeah, I miss living with her, so any chance I can have to be with her, I'll take it. How are you protecting yourself against corona? Sorry, I shouldn't really laugh at that because it is a very serious thing. The only reason I'm laughing is I just quickly think of like how people are just overprotecting themselves and getting a little out of hand by it. I agree, you know, wash your hands, really, really wash your hands. I think that's probably how I'm protecting myself, is I'm just like, you know, keeping good things in my body, washing my hands. I wear gloves when I go outside, so I'm not like touching door handles and stuff like that, like the gloves are obviously. Not touching my face as much. I don't know, I don't agree with everyone like stripping the grocery stores or Costco and all that stuff of every like hand sanitizer or tissue boxes and all that stuff. Or like if you really want to create like a stockpile or protect yourselves if something were to happen, then maybe when you're going in your weekly shop or your daily shop at the store or something, pick up an extra can of soup or pick up a pack of bottled water or something like that. There's no need to be grabbing everything right now. That just doesn't make sense, and it's gonna hurt yourself and everybody else in the long run. So just personally, I'm answering the question. I will just say, how am I protecting myself? I'm washing my hands. I'm coughing and sneezing into my arm. I'm keeping my area clean and wearing gloves when I'm out in public, that sort of thing. I guess that's what I'm doing. Are you currently reading anything? Yes, so, well, no. I just finished Elizabeth Gilbert's City of Girls. It was so, so good. I'm not a huge Elizabeth Gilbert person because I wasn't a huge fan of Eat, Pray, Love. I could have just read it at the wrong time in my life to not really like it, but I'm not really putting on makeup. I'm just answering questions. So anyway, so I read that, gave it a chance, and it was really, really good. It was well written. I wanted to keep reading it because I wanted to know what was happening and all this stuff, so it kept you on your toes, which was cool. And I haven't had a book like that in a long time, so it was really good. And now I moved on to The Farm. I think it's by Joanne Ramos. I think that's right. I can't remember exactly. I haven't started it yet. I just picked it up. It's due this week at the library. I'm saving money. I think this was another question of how I'm saving money, but I'm not buying any books anymore. I am taking them from the library because I find that I buy them, I read them, and I don't ever touch them again. It's different with like finance or personal development books because I take note of them and leave stickies and stuff so I can refer back to them. However, just like fiction or nonfiction, stuff like that, I don't, if it's a book that I don't really need to be looking at, there's no need for me to be creating more space in my apartment and spending the money on it. So if it's a free resource to read books, I'll take it. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, that's a good book. I'm excited to read it. So that's what I'm currently reading. I'm gonna start it tomorrow night because it's Sunday and stuff. So yeah. Do you have any goals? Oh, okay, so that was probably related to the finance. So my goals, I always have like, I'm assuming this question, sorry, I'm jumping too into it. Do you have goals? Yes, I have goals. I have like life goals, yearly goals, monthly goals. I guess you could count daily goals if it's like a to-do list sort of thing. I guess I'll like share my monthly ones, but this month I want to save more, work on my savings. I found that like it's different because I used to live at home with zero expenses. My credit card bill and my phone bill, that's really all I had to pay for. Now moving out, I'm paying rent, I'm paying insurance, I'm paying car payments, I have car insurance, I have utilities and all of this stuff going on. So I'm not, it's just been a whirlwind of like basically everything I'm earning, I'm spending it on these bills. So I have like a bit now that I'm like, okay, do I buy groceries with this or do I say, like, it's just, I'm trying to find that balance and that routine of what I'm spending my money on and what I'm saving. So that's been my new whole routine of adjusting my monthly budget, adjusting like my yearly goals of finances and all that sort of stuff. So that's been what I've been working on lately. So one of my goals this month is to really find a good routine because I've kind of been slacking on it. So that's one of my goals this month. Another one is to drink more water. Really, I want to, you know, stay hydrated and all that stuff. And I also want to start working out more. I heard this thing on this podcast and she's talking about like the stockpile habits. So each month you try one thing and then you hold on to that. So it's like January you try something, January you try that thing that you did in January and add something to it, and then you just keep going on sort of thing. So I feel like if I'm drinking more water now, and then I'm getting familiar with working out again, that next month I can make that my stack pile to add on to as like 3 workouts a week, going for a run once a week, like that sort of thing. So I'm kind of like working myself up to that because I haven't worked out in a really long time. Today we're running some stairs and going for a long walk or / run. So I'm gonna feel it tomorrow. But I haven't done anything really to prepare for that. So that's one of my bigger goals and stuff. So yeah, I think that's all in that pile. Let me go back. How are you doing physically, mentally, and spiritually? I'm not gonna touch upon the spiritually. I don't know. I'm just not gonna talk about that, sorry. But like mentally and physically, oh, excuse me, that's my stomach. Physically, I'm very hungry right now. I'm gonna make myself a smoothie. I don't know how to answer this question, actually. I feel like mentally, I'm okay. I'm not 100%. I think I'm trying, you know, on Instagram, it's always a highlight reel. On YouTube, you're showing the best part of like what you're doing. You don't film yourself having a bad day. You don't film yourself. You're just not feeling it. I don't know. And lately I feel like I'm kind of frustrated. I feel like I'm kind of in a lull almost. I've been playing that comparison game lately. I guess I could say that. I've been comparing myself to my friends, to people on YouTube, to family, like that sort of stuff. I've been, you know, trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be and all that stuff. And it hit me that I'm gonna be 25 this year. And when you look at your life when you were like 16 or 15, you know, you want to be, yeah, I'm gonna be married by the time I'm 25 and start popping kids out when I'm like 27, 28. And now I'm like, okay, hold on. No, it's not realistic at all. I don't want that yet. That's not in my timeline right now. But for some of my friends it is. And some of my friends are, you know, gaining their capital, and I'm not necessarily doing that yet. I'm not there financially, I'm not there just mentally, I guess, like not myself. Like if I had that, the money to do that, I don't think I would be ready for that, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm not mature enough to live on my own in a big house, that sort of thing. So I'm sort of taking baby steps to get to that spot, living in an apartment and all that, and moving out of the house I was in and being away from my siblings. Like I'm slowly kind of pushing myself away so I can start my own life, but it's been a bit hard. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, okay, I'm just getting totally sidetracked and probably weird about it all, but I'm okay. I think mentally I'm okay. Physically, I'm okay, I guess. Like, I'm working towards my goals of like working on my body and all that sort of stuff. I'm trying to get there. My body still hasn't fully healed from when I got sick back in December. I had an allergic reaction to some medication I was on. So my spleen is a little still not together, I guess. Well, no, it's not together. It's all fine. It's just enlarged. So I haven't been able to ski. I haven't been able to really do anything super physical. It's because you can't get hit and you can't like disturb it. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's what I am physically. Let's just get out of this question because I feel like I am just freaking out for no reason. Go-to dinners, please help, I hate cooking. I like to go to Costco and buy bulk and then freeze it. It's cheaper that way, and it's also like time consuming, and it keeps your weekly grocery bills down because you're not buying meat, which is nice. Chicken is really easy because you can eat it on your own, and then like throughout the couple days after you can make it into a salad, you can make it into a soup, you can make it into a pasta, like that sort of thing. So I like to always have some sort of chicken available to me that I can just put into anything. I do a lot of clean out the freezer dinners, so I just either make everything into a stir fry, I throw everything on like a bed of lettuce and like throw balsamic on it and make it a salad. Same with pastas, that sort of thing. I like to roast a lot of vegetables and potatoes at the same time. It's just easier and quite convenient, and it's just, they last a couple days, so I'm a big leftover person. Soup is an easy go-to. I really enjoy having that. And then sometimes if you don't find soup filling, just make a sandwich with it. So like my go-to is veggie soup and grilled cheese. So you can do that. Sometimes I buy those frozen meals, like my boyfriend got me on that, buying the frozen dinners. It's not good to have them all the time, but like just if you're in a pinch and you need something for lunch, you need something for dinner, those are quick and easy, and some are pretty healthy, which is nice. So there's that if you are interested. But yeah, so that's what I like to do for dinner. What is your coffee order? I just drink my coffee black, so I just keep it pretty simple. But if I'm feeling fancy at Starbucks, I get a caramel macchiato or a flat white, or not a flat white, sorry, a white mocha. I don't know why I said flat white. I used to drink the Defense tea by Tivana at Starbucks, and it was so good, and they discontinued it. So I was kind of bummed about that. So they've said I should try the Jade Citrus Mint, and that's what I've been getting a lot lately, and it's really good. I enjoy it. It's like a creamy, good tea. So I like having that. Oh, also what I do if I'm just having like a no makeup but makeup day, just like touch up a few things, I just take the brush, because it already has like old makeup on it, and I just put it on my face. And sometimes you got a lot of makeup left over and it's enough. So it's not too much, it's not too little. Voila, Gucci. So that's what I like to do. And I think that is everything. Not too bad. Okay, cool. So that was all I had. I kind of worked out because I'm kind of sort of done my face. I'm gonna make myself a smoothie now, throw on my workout clothes and head out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Got some tips on how to take your Instagram photos by yourself and that sort of thing. I will have the tripod linked down below if you want to go check it out. It is amazing and worth every penny. Okay, just tried to end the video on my camera. Oh, that sucks. I got a stain. That sucks. Sorry. And my battery died, so I'm just gonna end it on my phone because I'm too lazy to wait for the battery to change or charge and then come back on. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in my next video.